Here's something that I find kind of stupid is that if an atheist tries to tell me that you could create morality without God, I think I would genuinely laugh. Now, you might say, if an atheist who watches this might go, "Oh, what are you talking about? Like, you could totally create morality without God." Not really, because here's the thing: a moral law from God, what doesn't just have to be specifically the Christian God, but I'm just going to use Christian God as a main example. That would be an objective law. Meanwhile, atheism would be inherently subjective. All morality would be inherently subjective. And some atheists might try to argue morality is subjective today, but that's just purely false. The majority of our societies share the same moralities, and almost all of those moral laws come or stem almost directly from Christianity. Like to love one another, to be kind to one another, to grow as a person pretty much stems from repentance. Grow to be better. I'd argue that stems from repentance. And what you could argue, well, what about societies that existed before Christianity? Okay, there are societies who still used deities as a form of moral law. Obviously, they did have some things wrong, such as, Greek paganism. That's got a lot of problems. There are some paganisms that said, yo, killing people is cool. Obviously, that's not. Because one of our major moral absolutes is that human life, it has innate worth. If I kill someone, that is wrong. And another moral absolute is if I do something wrong, I deserve to be punished. Whether it's punching someone, hating on someone, killing someone, whether it's whatever. And many of these stem from a moral law of God. If you had a society where from the very beginning, they do not believe in God, and they continue all the way, I would fully say that they would form no actual moral law. If they just said, oh, well, that hurts me, and it's like, oh, well, this brings me pleasure, so I'm just going to keep stabbing you. They would not care. Nobody would care. And I don't think you could genuinely form some form of objective morals, because atheism would be complete subjectivity, not objectivity. So yeah, I think it's all silly.